but I think the bigger issues, as Toyota said, are the high Aussie dollar and our relatively declining market share of Victorian and Australian-made cars in a competitive Australian market, and the increasing challenges in export. We thought Toyota had a different model to Ford and Holden because of their significant export component, but with the high Aussie dollar that has been made.
Workers have to be more malleable.
What we need is workers to be more productive. It's about productivity. Productivity and efficiency is the keys. Not necessarily lower wages or less conditions. It's about productivity and efficiency is the key.
What are you after in Canberra today?
What I'm after is some assistance from the federal government, first and foremost for the workers at Toyota and in the supply chain who need assistance in transition with regard to certification of their skills, reskilling, and secondly, and very, very importantly, we need significant assistance from Canberra for key job-creating infrastructure and key reforms to our Victorian economy to take advantage of the opportunities of the Asian century.
Well, it's a good point.
Peter, that is simply wrong. When we came to government, there was $855 million per year under the Labor Party being spent on vocational... No, let me run through it. $855 million being spent on vocational education training in Victoria under the previous Labor government. This year, under this government, $1.2 billion. More money being spent on vocational education training and more focus on key employment-related vocational education training. So better training for more jobs and more money.
Just quickly on another issue, Premier, because I know you need to get away. We've got suspected nine of the fires we're facing deliberately lit. We have a firebug problem, don't we?
We have a serious issue with regard to arson in Victoria. It is an absolute outrageous, sick to the stomach feeling when you know that in extreme conditions you've got some people in this state who deliberately light fires, who put lives and property and our firefighters and emergency service at risk. It is absolutely...
We've been talking for some years about electronic bracelets on convicted arsonists, but that's at least a year and a half that's been going on. When will it happen?
Well, we've certainly upped the ante in terms of police monitoring of arsonists, and we'll continue to do that. I think we need to also do further research on what creates an arsonist, and separate those who are accidental, like kids accidentally playing matches, from what I think are the real problems, those adult people who know better, who deliberately light fires, and there is absolutely no excuse for them, and we need to work out why they do it, we need to identify them, and we need to fix it.
We'll talk to Craig Lafley after 9 o'clock for the latest on the fire situation and to some of the people on the ground, but the Hazelwood fire is believed to have been deliberately lit. Is that a threat to our power supplies or not?
Neil, it's not a threat to our power supplies. At the moment we've got 2,000 or 3,000 megawatts capacity in our system. Hazelwood said they had a good night last night in terms of dealing with the fire. They're still harvesting coal from the coal mine. They're still producing power out of part of their plant. They expect to be back to near full production by the end of the week. But at the moment we've got 2,000 or 3,000 megawatts of capacity. We've got ample capacity. There is no risk to power supplies in Victoria.
Premier, thank you for coming in. Good luck in Canberra. I guess the most basic question here is we've got 20,000 people could be affected, 15 to 20,000 people affected, jobs affected here. The car industry's gone, or going, totally. Since 1948, we've had a car industry, that'll be gone. Can you guarantee jobs for those 20,000 people?
I can guarantee that we have a strong, robust, resilient economy. We're creating jobs at a positive rate in Victoria. We are well placed with the Asian century to create further jobs.
How long before those 20,000 get jobs?
Well, Toyota are continuing until 2017. Ford are continuing to 2016. Holden are continuing to 2017. That gives us time for transition. We will deliver those jobs for those people and growth of Victoria.
You will deliver all 20,000?
We will deliver jobs for Victorians as we grow.
What percentage of those 20,000 people can be confident they will have jobs once the industry closes?
Well, what we can say is that we are created 50,000 jobs in the past 3 years, and we expect to create jobs at that similar rate over the next 3 years.
There's new people coming into the market.
Well, there's new people coming into the market, but there's also, I met a number of people at the front gates of Altona today who said, we're 64, we're 60, early 60s, we'll work to 27 and retire. So some of those people will retire. Individuals will make life decisions, but I can say to Victorians that we are a strong, robust economy. We are growing jobs. We are growing exports. We are growing opportunities in the Asian century. So there will be jobs for people in Victoria into the future.
Can you say of that 20,000, everybody who wants a job will get one?
Well, I think that there will be jobs for people who want jobs into the future.
All of the 20,000?
People who want jobs, I believe there will be jobs for them in our diverse, robust, strong economy.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Back to the bushfires in a moment. Thanks for that.